welcome to InThisCornerTV.com. I'm Smitty. Well, boxing and the big screen come together in a big way with the premiere of The Fighter, the true-life, gripping story of Irish Mickey Ward and his half-brother, Dickie Eklund. In This Corner went to Hollywood and caught up with the film stars Mark Wahlberg, who plays Mickey, and Christian Bale, who plays Dickie.
He's my younger brother.
You gotta help me finish this.
Taught him everything he knows.
You don't want to see where this fight is headed? Turn over!
I'm still his trainer.
I have a fight next week. And after I win, I'm gonna start making good money so you can live with me more days, okay?
Good luck, Daddy. Don't hold your breath, Casey.
Bye, baby.
You paved streets, right?
Yeah, I do. And I'm a fighter.
I heard you were a stepping stone.
Oh, I had a few tough fights, but the next fight's gonna show who I am.
Yeah, and he's gonna lose that one, too. So move that sugar ass and give him a...
Don't disrespect her.
Mickey Ward is 31 years old. He's here because he needs the money.
Look at the size of that guy. He's got 20 pounds on me, Dickie.
You don't fight, nobody gets paid.
I'm quitting, Shelly. I'm done fighting. I don't need it anymore.
It's sad that you let them take it away from you.
I was embarrassed. I told everybody I was gonna win that fight and get back on track. I'm sick of being a disappointment.
Look, Mick, nobody's got heart like you. You're a very talented fighter. I want to give you a real shot. Make one last run at this thing before it's too late.
What about my brother? He's taught me everything I know. I can't do it without him.
With all due respect, it's too much trouble.
Dickie, get on the ground right now! He's a fighter! Break his hand!
Mick, I was doing it for you.
You did it for me? What, this? Do me a favor, don't get nothing for me no more, okay?
You ready for a title shot? Not a stepping stone anymore.
He's using you.
You can't be me. You had a hard enough time being you, and that's why you're in here.
We're gonna train, they gotta go. Why am I the problem? I'm his blood, I'm his family.
You're crazy.
I'm the one fighting. Not you, and not you. This is my shot at the title. I won't get another one after this.
Mickey has a chance to do something that I never did, and he needs me.
Okay, I'll see you in Mickey's corner.
This is your time. I have my time, I blew it. You don't have to.
You're Mickey Ward. You're Mickey Ward.
Mark, why were you so passionate about this movie?
Because I thought Mickey and Dickie, their story would make for an amazing movie, and obviously boxing is always an amazing backdrop for a story, and I just thought it would be very inspiring and people would thoroughly enjoy it.
Samuel L. Jackson and I spoke about that. Boxing, it works so well. We can go back to Requiem for a Heavyweight, Raging Bull, Rocky, $1 Million Baby, The Fighter. Why does it work so well?
Body and soul.
Yeah.
Somebody up there likes me. The champion.
The champion, the champ.
Yeah, exactly. The list goes on and on and on.
Why does it work so well?
The Boxer, Hurricane. Because their stories are amazing, and, there's nothing... boxing is the sport in which all other sports aspire to be. There's nothing more challenging physically and mentally. Nobody is tested more than they are in the ring. One-on-one.
We're gonna train, they gotta go.
They gotta go, Mick. Come on.
All right?
Ask him, George. Ask him if he would have won Sanchez without his brother.
Take him outside, right? No, I wouldn't have won Sanchez if it wasn't for Dickie.
How can you say that to O'Keefe?
Because it's true. Right? I went in with our game plan. It wasn't working, so I went back to what I learned with Dickie. And I wouldn't have won without you either, O'Keefe, okay? I mean, you know that. We worked hard. You got me ready.
You got your confidence and your focus from O'Keefe, and from Sal, and your father, and from me. Dickie's a junk bag.
Hey.
He's a junk bag.
Why am I the problem? I'm his blood, I'm his
You're the
family.
problem.
I'm the one fighting, okay? Not you, and not you. I know what I need.
And you need Dickie?
I want Dickie back. And I want you, Charlene, and I want O'Keefe. I want my family. What's wrong with that?
I had 10 professional fights, and, I've been in the ring with Holyfield, Tyson, Pacquiao on my show. I believe fighters are the most common and uncommon of all athletes.
I agree completely.
Why so?
Well, you talk about like Pacquiao or Manny. They're also the most humble guys that I've ever met, and I aspire to be like them outside the ring as much as I did inside the ring.
your background lends to a lot of that. You know, when I think about your background, the way you grew up on the mean streets and the problems you had, like so many fighters, but you've risen from all of that.
Yeah, people always ask me, what are the similarities between you and Mickey? And I'm like, well, there are so many. It'd be quicker to list what's different about us. And I think the only thing that's really different is the fact that he went into sports and boxing, and I went and pursued entertainment.
Bernard Hopkins told me that his stint in prison changed his life. What did it do for you?
So, same thing. Decide, you know what, that was not where I wanted to be, and I was willing to fight and kick and scratch to turn my life around, and I wanted more out of my life.
I know you know what I'm doing. I'm sure Alice and everybody else told you. I just wanted to tell you to face myself. I got new management. Mickey keeps my training now. It's going good.
Yeah, they got you fighting Alfonso Sanchez.
On HBO.
And you're proud of that.
Right.
What's your plan? How you gonna fight Sanchez?
I ain't here to talk about that.
What's your plan?
I am not here to talk about that.
Yes, you are.
You watch the fight and you'll see the plan.
Hey, Mick, what is it? You're scared, embarrassed because you don't even have a plan on your brother. Just tell me. You gotta run against this guy. Let him punch himself out. Take him to the body, right? Get inside. Switch stances like you're gonna work his right. Hit him on the left.
You ain't me. All right, you can't be me. You had a hard enough time being you when you had your chance, and that's why you're in here. All right? I'll fight Sanchez the way I fight.
This role as Dickie Eklund, tell us how it came to fruition.
Well, you know, it started with the guys leading incredible lives, you know. I mean, obviously, if they hadn't done that in the first place, there would be no movie to make. And then it came with Mark, knowing Mickey and Dickie and wanting to make their movie and just not giving up for 5 years. And then it came to Mark and me bumping into each other on a school playground. And then Mark sending me the script a few weeks later, and me going, crap, this is good stuff. I went in.
I think you get in deep more than any actor out there today, in my opinion, which is a compliment.
Thank you.
You got in deep for this one, playing an ex-fighter, crackhead. Right. What's tougher for you, the mental or the physical preparation?
It's a mental, because even the physical preparation is mental preparation. You know, if you don't have it together mentally that this is what you're going to do and you commit to that, it's not going to happen physically anyway. So I never go looking for any kind of physical transformation. Believe me, I wish I didn't have to ever do that, but this is essential. He's a welterweight, you know, and my body type looks nothing like a welterweight. I can't get down to welterweight weight and still look like I'm healthy in any manner whatsoever, but I have to try and get Dickie's body type. But it's always the mental is the biggest challenge. Speaking of physical, you can relate to fighters. You've lost 60 pounds for The Machinist. You gain 100 for Batman Begins. Does that take a lot out of you? How do you decompress? Slowly, you know, and kind of blindfolded. I don't really think about it too much, you know. You just sort of, certainly once you're getting ready for a movie, you're just in that world and you're not thinking about it, you know. It's just what you got to do and you get into it and you just live in it 24/7. So that was the case with playing Dickie here, you know. I just loved it no end, jumping in the ring and sparring with Dickie and just the fat just falling off me right there in the ring practically. And then you get the fun of putting the weight back on afterwards, which is a hell of a lot easier. Samuel L. Jackson told me that if he never wins an Oscar, his career will still be complete. I think you're gonna get an Oscar maybe for this movie. But how do you feel about that? If you never win an Oscar, will your career still be complete? Well, look, it has to be. It has to be, because you're not in control of what happens after cut is shouted. You know, there's a movie that's made that you see in the script. There's a different movie that gets shot, and there's a different movie that gets edited. You know, always. So as an actor, you have to recognize you're out of control with that, and you're out of control of which takes are picked. You know, that's down to the editor and the director. There may be other ones that the actor would have gone, that was a hell of a lot better take, but it's not going to end up in the movie, and you just got to accept that. You know, as an actor. So it has to be complete, because you have to do it for you. You have to act for the satisfaction of doing it on the day, and it's gravy when the movie comes out good, because that was out of your hands. You know, that's down to the director, and then on top of that, fantastic. If people love it, I think it's flattering beyond belief, and I'm human. Of course I love it when people like your work, you know. But you can't live for that, otherwise, man, you're going to be disappointed your whole life, because most of the time stuff like that never happens, you know. And I'm very grateful and thankful that people are even talking about me in those kind of terms for this movie. I had the opportunity to see The Fighter, and I think it's going to score yet another big-time knockout in terms of boxing-related movies. Christian Bale delivers a riveting performance as Dickie Eklund and could, and I think should,
receive an Oscar for his performance. A couple of other outstanding performances. Melissa Leo plays Mickey and Dickie's feisty mother, Alice, and Amy Adams plays Mickey's girlfriend, who became his wife, Charlene.
Mick, what's the problem?
Problems.
What problems?
What's wrong?
Problems.
Like what?
Like maybe you not showing up on time to train. Like maybe him having to come find you in a crack house when you're supposed to be at the airport.
I'm sorry. I don't know who you are. Why are you talking?
I'm Charlene. We just met. We're together. Do we need to do this again? Hi, I'm Charlene.
Hi, I'm Charlene. Charlene. Hi, I'm Charlene.
Hey, we're together.
What are you going to do, Mick? Listen, some MTV girl works in a bar? What's she know about boxing?
I know. They're going to Vegas and getting paid to train year-round. Sounds a hell of a lot better than what you got him doing here.
You going to let her talk like that to your mother?
Come on, Mickey.
I told you, we're together. This is my girlfriend. I want her here.
I have done everything. Everything I could for you, Mickey. This MTV girl comes along.
Stop calling me an MTV girl, whatever that means.
Wild.
You know, I think The Fighter has a great blend of personal drama and real-life humor that's going to score a lot of points on the critical scorecards and with movie fans across the board, whether you're a boxing fan or not. Unfortunately, one guy who won't be here to see it, Arturo Gatti, who will forever be linked with Mickey Ward because of their great trilogy of fights. The two became great friends during and after their 3 epic battles. So be sure and go out and enjoy The Fighter in December when it appears at a movie theater near you. For InThisCornerTV.com, I'm Smitty.